Welcome, my friends. In this video we're gonna talk about two integrals that I previously worked on. One of them was right and one of them I forgot to write a negative sign. So the first integral was cos x e sine x, and the second integral is sine x e cos x dx. So I did this one correctly, but this one when I was writing, and actually the video wasn't looking that good because of the quality of my video, so I kind of was doing it kind of fast, so I couldn't do it correctly. So this is minus. There is a minus here that was missing, but I deleted that video and we're gonna work on a correct version. So the person that helped me to realize that I had that mistake on my video his name is, so let's thank him, because I really appreciate your guys' help. So thank you, Danish 2983, for that help for this integral. That really helps me because it helps me to realize that people are actually looking at these videos, and I really like that. Because the point of these videos is to people to learn, and everybody to learn, even myself. I don't have a PhD, but one of my goals is to advance my math knowledge on my own. So this is pretty good. Thank you very much. And I also like learning stuff, so that's pretty good. So let's see. I haven't done this by hand again, but let's see if let's do it correctly. Okay, so the first thing is this one. When we were doing these ones, we were doing u substitution. So u substitution says that you have to pick an inner function and then work your way to a easier integral. So what's the inner function here? I'm gonna realize that the function that I'm gonna pick as my u function, my inner function, is gonna be sine x. In the same here. So here I'm gonna pick u equals sine x, and here I'm gonna pick u equals cos x. But here's the trick. What's the derivative of sine? The derivative of sine is just cosine. So du is equal to cos x dx. The dx comes from the u substitution. So this method makes you do this dx. Write that dx, because you're gonna need it when you convert this into a u. So this is dx. Right now this is dx, this is dx. So when you get rid of dx and you want to put u, then this is where this comes from. This is what this is going to help you. So right now is dx. Okay, so what's the derivative of cosine x? The derivative of cosine x is going to be du equals sine x. There minus, this is the thing. This is the key thing. This is a minus here. And that minus needs to be taken care in when you convert to a u integral. And like I said on the video, I mean on the comments, I mean, things could be easy for somebody, but sometimes when you're working things out, you might make a mistake, and it's better to take your time when you're doing a test or something like that. And of course I try to verify these videos as much as I can, but sometimes because of time constraint I might have skipped it through or something, but I like to check my stuff. Okay, so this one, u equals sine x, du equals cos x. So this is good. The derivative of sine is cos. Okay, so now this one, let's convert it to u. Okay, so now we have cos x and dx. So we have the cos x here, the dx here. So all we need to do is put the e And what is u? U is sin x. So instead of sin x, we're gonna put u and then du. The du comes from this because you have the cosx dx, so that cosx dx becomes du, and that's where it is here. So now, what's that? Because this is a indefinite integral, you have to put a variable, so it's gonna be plus c or something. So this becomes e to the u plus c, and that's equal to what's u? U, we said that it was sin x, so instead of u, we're gonna put on the final answer, we're gonna plug back in u, so sin x plus c. Now this one is a little trickier, and that's why I wanted to show this side by side, because if you notice here we have a minus sign, but I don't see any minus here, but we have dx, so the dx is here, so this dx is taken care of, this sign is taken care of. All we don't have is minus, because we have a minus here, we need to put a minus here to compensate, because minus times minus, this minus becomes positive, so that doesn't change the original integral. So okay, so now let's plug in things for u. Okay, so u and du, so we're gonna put a minus, and then we're gonna put, so instead of sin x dx and minus, we're gonna put minus, and then we're gonna put du, and then for e to the u, because u is cos x, now we integrate minus e to the u plus c, because it's an indefinite integral. Okay, so that's equal to, we plug back in your u is cos x, so that will be minus e cos x plus c. And that should be your final answers. And like I said before, I was comparing the difference between this integral and this integral is look at the comparing those two solutions. This one has sine and this one has cos, so it's like the opposite of this one has cos, this will have sine, this one has sine, will have cos. But before I didn't have the minus, so that I should have checked it, but look, minus, this minus, don't forget it. And that's so between the flipping of this here, you're gonna get also a minus for the case of the cos x. Here sin x, you don't get a minus, but here you're gonna get a minus. Okay, thank you very much, my friends. Don't forget to subscribe, you're really helping.